This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels and the Navy Midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Navy's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. It's the Sentinels offense will start this game off with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room. It's Bryant. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The option look. The pitch. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
He's got it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And He found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Sends it back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. Finds the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. No, he got loose. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Navy will go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Quarterback keep. Give to the running back. Ran through the contact. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
On the option. Got a little space. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Got a little grass. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period.
Hello?
To the air, it's Woodson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Third and 6 yards to go. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. On the delay, it's Bryant. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Fourth down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Now on the option. He'll do it himself.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Now on second and short after that pickup. Looking to fire. finds his big tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on third down. Off play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Maybe a crease. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He is in! Touchdown, Navy!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity where they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on third and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for a gap. It's Bryant. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Here's a little room there. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Hand off to the fullback. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Iowa, taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies. And it's the Hawkeyes, trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action.
And the Sentinels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the midshipman head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys?
All right, Holly. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Quarterback's got the 1st. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Working
get loose,
side.
bro.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
From the red zone, it's Bryant. Next going for the goal line.
It's a touchdown. Put your hand out.
Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Push ahead on the sneak. And the offense just tries to sneak it in on 2nd down, and that will not happen. The defense stuffs them again. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, midshipman! And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot
shit.
like the 1st half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good
My
job
boy's
by the
supposed to
coverage
die.
unit
That's
to
crazy.
stop the return man. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And offenses will gash you if you don't find a way to mess up the communication. When they run the read option, you got to do a good job of changing the looks and sometimes being aggressive and blitzing, sometimes sitting back so that quarterback doesn't know what he's.
There's some room.
Yeah, start sliding.
Looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The big fullback's got it. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a crease. It's Bryant. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play.
Go and hit the kicker.
Defense, it could be a first down. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. On the option. He'll toss it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starts the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. The run inside. It's Bentley. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Goes to the option. Steamrolls his way ahead.
The truck, your stupid ass.
32, that's a gain of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
No, I'm so stupid. That was fire, though.
Enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Fuck me up with that.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the
defense this year.
Really clever play call that time by the
Well, actually came up and ran towards the tackle. Most niggas just waited.
On the option. He'll keep it on second down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's running free down the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Out of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
Not a lot of space to be found.
Protect the shutout, man.
Team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The option look. Now the toss.
Oh, dumbass ran into
They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. This is a designed run. And he has a solid gain on the
Boy,
play.
soft. He slid. He could have got at least 5 more
Good
yards.
run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. The guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games. You get
Ran that bitch pretty well. It was FCS, so I don't really say a whole lot about it.